Hey everybody, I am breaking out my down vest because the weather lately here in Minnesota, well, actually, it was somewhat cool and allowed for dress like this. Right now, it's gonna be hot and steamy today, but I liked this down vest enough to kind of wear it for the vlog today. Topic of the conversation today is the cadence of conversation. We work a lot with organizations that expect their technical people, or maybe need their technical people, to be able to lead common conversations with other folks, to engage with prospects and clients on a human level. And one thing that our clients often comment on is that their technical people, their engineers, are kind of so intellectual, so sort of heady, that it's hard for them to engage people in everyday, ordinary conversation. And I understand that because these folks are so kind of in their heads. They're so intellectual. So much of their time is spent processing in kind of a heady way that they find it hard to shift gears and get into the regular, ordinary human cadence of conversation with other folks. And I came to recognize this when I was having a sales conversation last week. Had a really great conversation with a prospect that I had never met before. She reached out to me, she scheduled the conversation. She and I had this conversation, and it was very natural and human from moment one. This happened to be a video conversation. We chatted on a human level for a little bit before she kind of got into the main topic that she was asking to have the conversation about. Then we talked about that for a while. And then at the tail end, there was this moment of humanity again. So I wanted to illustrate that in today's vlog, and that's why I started out with this moment talking about my vest and my dress and the weather. And I want to point this out to you all, that this is kind of the common, ordinary cadence of conversation. It's always good to start out any conversation with a moment of humanity, a moment of personal connection, just something, anything that you can talk about that lands for you and the person or people that you're talking with as a shared human experience. And this is why it's reasonable to talk about the weather, or to talk about traffic, or to talk about whatever game was on last night. It's a nice little moment of human connection that you can enjoy together before you get on to the topic at hand. So I want to recommend that you all keep this on your radar, especially those of you who are a little bit more on the intellectual side, a little bit more on the side of wanting to get down to business immediately. It's natural and reasonable that you want to get to business, or that you want to get to the main point, especially if you're like me and you're worried that you might forget what the main point is if you bring in this moment of humanity first. But the value of humanity is really vital. You are creating this moment of connection. You are creating a moment of humanity and personality before you get down to brass tacks, before you get to the main thing that you wanted to get to. And then after you get through everything that you want to get to, make sure you come back to the humanity part. Thank the other folks for talking with you, for going through whatever you just went through together, processing the important information that you just got through. Remember to do this. If you put this into practice consciously, after not very long, it's going to be natural and automatic. And that's going to be a great thing, not just for you, but for the people around you who are looking for this moment of humanity, consciously or otherwise. Give this a shot and let us know how it lands for you.